Naketa. So, as promised, I told one of my subscribers, one of my new subscribers, I'm sorry I can't remember your name right now, but I'll post it somewhere in this video. I told you that I will put up a get to know me video. So today I'm going to be doing that get to know me tag. So I watched a few videos and just got some of the questions that they answered, and I just jotted them down in this book, and they are in no specific order. I just put them in here randomly. So let's jump right into this. What is your middle name? My middle name is Kiara, K-I-A-R-A, Kiara. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is like a mixture of blue and green, like maybe a teal, blue-green. Next question, who is your best friend? I don't have a best friend. I count my sisters as my best friends. I do. They're like my built-in best friends, but extended best friends, like outside of my family, I don't have any. I used to have a best friend in middle school. Her name was Jasmine, and I had a best friend in high school. Her name was Constance, but I don't talk to either one of them anymore. So yeah, I don't have any friends outside of my sisters, my siblings. Most embarrassing moment at school. So I'm just going to go back to high school. So my most embarrassing moment at school. What? Okay. My absolute most embarrassing moment at school was when I was sitting in the gym on these bleachers, and you know, I'm just talking to my friends, la 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 la, yeah girl, yeah girl. And then, out of nowhere, a basketball, full speed, full force, boom, hit me so hard. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what hit me. It just hit me so hard on my head. Like, I was so embarrassed. I was angry. I was upset about it. But, you know, of course, everyone was like, are you okay? And then the guy who had thrown the ball, he was like, are you okay? I'm so sorry. But yes, that was my absolute most embarrassing moment in school. Just, it had to be me. Out of all those people, out of everywhere where the ball could have landed, I'm sitting here talking to my friends, and the ball just, pow. Oh, that hurt so bad. Like, it hurt so bad. It was so painful and embarrassing. Next question. Funniest moment at school. I don't really know if I should share my funniest moment because it will make me seem like I'm insensitive. But my funniest moment was, so it was me and Tasha, my sister, and our mother had just checked us out. So we were walking outside of the school, and when we got to the front of the school, like the front step of the school, why did my mama have to fall? Why? She fell in front of the school. It was so embarrassing. Like, Tasha and I, like, we just couldn't stop laughing. I feel so bad because we should have been checking on her, but we just, like, it was like this laugh that came from, like, from deep down in here. Like, we couldn't stop. We were just like, and I felt so bad because this lady and her son, he was also getting checked out. They helped our mother up. They helped our mother get up, and we were still laughing. Like, I don't know what, we just couldn't. I think we were embarrassed that our mother fell, that our mother fell in front of the school. So, sorry, Mom. So that's my most funniest memory at school. Any nicknames? Yes. Kiki my name is Naketa. Kiki used to be my nickname when I was a kid, but when I got older, I told people, please do not call me Kiki anymore. I don't like Kiki. So they call me Kita. which is the obvious nickname. And then my father used to call me Kita Beta. He always used to call me Kita Beta or Beta. And my mama would call me Kita Cat, which is so embarrassing, or just Cat. I don't like Cat. I don't like Cat. I hate being called Cat. No Cat, okay? Kita Beta, Kita Cat, Kita. My nicknames. But I don't claim Kita Cat. What city were you born in? Where were you born? Memphis, Tennessee, and I still live in Memphis. How much do you weigh? The last time I checked, which was about a week and a half ago, I was 122, and my weight is normally between 121 and 126. Do you have any tattoos or piercings? No tattoos. In fact, I'm actually afraid to get a tattoo because I'm such a temporary person. I can see myself now. If I get a tattoo somewhere on me, and then one day, I'm going to want that tattoo off of me. I know me. I know me. So, no tattoos for me. Piercings, you know, just your common piercings. Two holes in each ear. That's all I have. That's all I've ever had. No nose piercings, eyebrow, none of that, and I would never get those things. I think that they're pretty cool on other people, but not on me. No piercings other than my ears. How old are you? Almost knocking on 30. Almost knocking on 30. I'm 27. I'm in my late 20s. I'm not even in my mid anymore. I'm not a mid 20-year. I just made up something. I'm a late 20-year. Why did you join YouTube? I joined YouTube because I just thought that it would be something fun to do. I thought it was interesting. And let me go back to the beginning. I wanted to learn how to do like concealer, put the concealer on properly and stuff like that, and eyeshadow. And even though I don't wear eyeshadow today, but I did try to get into it a few years back. So, and then after that, I wanted to get into hair. I was looking at hair care videos, and then one person I remember who stood out was the one and only Mixed Cutie, but she now just goes by Tiffany Darling. I was really inspired by her to start my own YouTube channel. And then eventually I came across some vlogs. I think Tiffany had put out a vlog, and then I started seeing like vlogs on the side of her video. Like I was like, oh, so you know, I'm clicking on other people and I'm watching their vlogs. So then eventually I started being way more into vlogs than I was into hair and makeup videos. Like you will hardly ever catch me watching a hair or makeup video. I just like vlogs. Ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have been in a physical fight. Let's think. I used to, of course, fight my siblings. That's just what siblings do. And then also, I used to fight my friends, the neighborhood children. Me and my sisters, we would end up getting into fights with them. I don't know. We would be friends one day, and then the next day we would be fighting each other. But I don't recall getting in a physical fight with someone other than a family member after the age of 12, because we had moved away from their neighborhood, and I don't remember any more neighborhood fights and all of that stuff. So yeah, so I have been in a physical fight before, and I've won some and I've lost some. Yeah, I can recall one fight right now that I lost, and then my sister Tasha had to jump in. Yeah, I'm glad she jumped in because Tasha tore that booty up because she was tearing my booty up. So Tasha had to come in and tear her booty up. I'm not ashamed to admit I lost that fight. Like that girl was just hitting me everywhere, and I just couldn't get it. Okay. Her name was Sierra. I remember your name, Sierra. Okay. So next question. Do you always smile for photos? No, I don't. I used to smile more in pictures when I was younger, but now I don't really smile in photos. I more so like to do a little, I more so like to be like, I don't know, just, I like to do that. I don't like, because I have these big old cheekbones. So yeah, I just feel like my cheekbones look like balloons when I smile in my photos. Like you'll catch me smiling on video more than you will catch me smiling on photos. But I do smile in some of my photos. Coffee or tea? I don't drink coffee. No. I like tea, but I don't like hot tea. I just like my tea to be like room temperature, just the like mango tea that you buy from Lipton in the bottles or something, or peach tea in the bottle. I drink that, but I do not like hot tea. Let's see. Type of music that you dislike the most. The rock, heavy metal. Hate it. What the heck? I hate that music. But everyone is entitled to what they like, but I do not like that. It's just music you like the most. R&B, I guess pop music, I don't know, just something slow jams, R&B. Do you have any phobias? Yes. I hate cockroaches. I just really have a phobia of cockroaches. And I don't like rust spots. I don't want rust spots on my clothing. I don't like rust spots. Like, I just hate rust spots. Cockroaches and rust spots. How many siblings do you have? On my mother's side, I have 4 sisters and 3 brothers. And my father, before he met my mother, he had 5 children. He had 3 girls and 2 boys. So there's, what's that, 13 in all? So yeah. What would you change your name to? If I were to change my name, which I'm not going to, but at one point I did think about changing my name, because I guess I let people get in my head and they made me feel like I had a ghetto name. Or they would say that my name was spelled the ghetto way because it wasn't Nikita. But now I'm just like, I don't care. My name is a part of me. I like my name. But if I could change my name, if I would change my name, it would be Nia, N-I-A. I like the name Nia because I feel like it's still close to my name, Naketa, because it starts with an N and ends with an A, just like my name. And I just like the letter I. Also, whenever I'm in public and a guy is trying to talk to me or whatever, and he'll ask me what my name is, and I will always tell them that my name is Nia if I'm not into them. So they'll just be like, so what's your name? Nia. So yeah, Nia is the name that I would change my name to if I was going to change my name. But I'm not going to change my name anymore because I've grown to love my name. Do you have any pets? No. And the reason why I decided to answer this question is because many of you may remember when I told you all that I had a new pet, and his name is Jackson, J-A-X-O-N, Jackson. We had Jackson for, I think, a year. It may have been a year. We were not taking care of Jackson as like how we should have been taking care of him. So it was only right to give him to someone else who would give him a better home. Favorite TV shows? Anything on the ID channel. I love crime shows. I'm always watching some crime show or listening to it. Yeah, anything on the ID channel. And I used to watch HGTV a lot, but I don't really watch HGTV very often anymore. But I used to love me some House Hunters. Can you cook? I'm not a big cook. I said that I want to start cooking more. I believe that if I had a family that I would try harder. But I feel like I used to cook more in the past than I do now. I don't just put stuff together. I have to look at recipes. So I'm kind of like a recipe cook. So, how many children do you have? 0. How many children do you want to have? I say about 3 or 4. Your turn-offs in a guy. I don't like it when guys, I don't like smoking. You can't smoke. I don't like a potty mouth. Like guys who say things like, wake your A up, or take your A to bed. Don't curse at me. I really don't like that. Don't tell me to get my A up or what my A doing. That's a no-no. Don't curse at me. What else I don't like? You know, just someone who thinks that they can control you too much. So I don't like any guy who's controlling. Turn-ons, you know, nice, kind, attractive, smart, sensitive, kind of sensitive, not too sensitive, like, you know, that kind of sensitive, but sensitive enough. What else? I can't really think of anything else right now. Just all things good. All things good are my turn-ons in a guy. Biggest insecurity. For me, my biggest insecurity is, well, I don't like my feet. So, you would never see my feet. Never. You would never see my feet. I used to have like these perfect train track teeth. Like, they were perfect. And then I remember getting an abscess right here. But I got that one taken care of. But then after I had got the amoxicillin and stuff for it, I realized that it left the space in my tooth. I don't like that. It's just a little space right here. So, but that doesn't really bother me a lot. But that's something that I didn't have at first. Like, my teeth were close together, but not too close where they were overcrowded, but they were close together. And at the bottom, I also had got a second abscess about like a year later on the bottom. And I don't know why. It was stupid. I should have went to the dentist earlier, but I tried to do like these home remedies and stuff, and it would seem like it was getting better, but it really wasn't getting better. So eventually it ended up causing my bottom teeth to shift, and then like I had perfect teeth, bottom teeth were perfect, top perfect, and then it pushed up this tooth right here. It pushed it up, so now I have one tooth that is up higher than the others, and I hate that. I don't know. I may get braces. That was my fault. I actually caused my teeth to not be as nice looking anymore. So those are my biggest insecurities. Ever been hospitalized? No. Do you get along with women? I do. I do. But some women have just been mean to me. Like when I went on my externship, they were mean for no reason. Some of those women. When I used to work at Target, these girls were mean to me for no reason. Like, I didn't do anything to them. They just were mean to me. Like, they would roll their eyes at me. Yeah, some women just don't like me, and I really don't know why they don't like me, because I'm always kind to everyone and I speak to everyone, but they just don't like me for some reason. So whatever. What is your birthday? August the 11th. Leo. August the 11th. Team Leo. What is your best feature? I like my lips. I like my lips the most. Yeah. I think that my lips are my best feature. Right or left-handed? Right-handed. Single or taken? Very, very single. Have you ever been in love? No. I have never been in love, but I would like to be, but I've never been in love. I'm just going to keep the faith that someday, one day, Mr. Right will come along, and yeah, one day. But nope, never been in love. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yes, I believe I would. I definitely believe that I would be my friend if I were another person. Because I feel that I'm a nice person, and I feel that I'm very inviting. It's like, come on, you can talk to me. So yeah, I would love to be my friend. What is the first thing you notice about people? Your face. Your face is the first thing I notice. I look up to your face. Like, I want to make eye contact with you. Do you have any special talents? Nope. Do you wear perfume? No, not really. To me, if I spray perfume on me, or body spray, or sometimes like lotions, when I put lotions on, scented lotions, I feel like it gets in my throat. Like, it makes my throat feel like it's closing up or something, like it's clogging up or something. So honestly, I don't really wear perfume. You won't, like, if you look in my room right now, I don't have any perfume. I have some body spray in my car, but honestly, I mostly use the body spray to spray in my car just for like an air freshener, and even then it gets in my throat. So I don't really like that. But my sister told me that that happens to her as well, but she said that I should hold my breath and then spray. That's what she told me that I should do, and she said that that helps her a lot. But I don't know, I still haven't tried that. I just really don't wear perfumes and stuff. Have you ever had to have surgery? No, no surgeries ever. Hopefully none anytime soon. Do you turn the water off when you brush your teeth? No, not all the time, and I know it's a bad habit, but I don't always turn the water off when I brush my teeth. Can you whistle? A little. Can you drive a stick shift? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Do you make wishes at 11:11? No, but this may sound weird, but I make wishes at 11:53, and the reason why I do that is because 11:53 was the address of the very first house that I lived in. And call me crazy, but I swear almost every day or every other day I see 11:53 on my phone, rather if it's in the morning or if it's at night. I keep on seeing 11:53, and so when I see that it's 11:53, I will say something like, I'll make wishes. So yeah, no wishes at 11:11, but I do make wishes at 11:53. What is most important in life? Family, love of family, things of that nature. Favorite fruit? Mandarin oranges. I say that because I'm always buying mandarin orange fruit cups, so mandarin oranges. And I like pineapples as well. This is the last question that I'm going to answer because there's actually some more, but I feel like I've been talking for like 40 minutes. So I'm really going to have to cut down on this video. But anyways, the last one is white or colored socks. Colored socks. I own 0 pairs of white socks. I never buy white socks. I always buy black socks, and then sometimes I'll buy like different designs, blue with some cherries or something like that, but I mostly just buy black socks. I always buy black socks because that way I pretty much always have a mate to my socks because they're all black and they're basically like the same style. So that's it. That's it for my get to know me tag. Of course, I know that some of you all may have some more questions, so I plan to maybe do another get to know me tag, and that one will include the questions that you all may have for me. So yeah, that is it. I hope that it wasn't too boring, and I will see you all in the next video. I will see you in the next vlog. That's where I will see you. Talk to you later. Mwah.